Yes, hello. Are there some people online? Please connect so we can chat. Are you online? If you are online, then you connect. Hello. Are there some people online? Please connect. I want us to chat a bit and also share the video so some people can see and also come in and follow. Are there people online? Please connect so we can chat and then we can also get some people to follow up. If you are online, you share the video. This morning I want us to address a small thing that is bothering us, but we do it without knowing. Smear campaign. Today I want us to talk about smear campaign. Are you there? If you are there, please come online. Let's together see how we can discuss and help each other. Is there anyone online? You come in. Yes, I see somebody is already online. Thank you, Bobby. Any other persons? I want us to come online so we can quickly discuss on smear campaign, because that is killing us gradually. It's a slow poison. We do it every day without knowing. I want us to quickly look at ourselves to see if we are smear campaigners. Are you a smear campaigner? If you are not, fine. If you are, you need to work on it. So let us come on board and then we try to work on this. Our topic is on smear campaign. Please share the video so some people can come in. Yes, Gwen, I see you. I see you, Bubenjuante. You're welcome on board. I want us to quickly talk about smear campaign. That's something that is so serious in our society and it is killing us. It is destroying us. Some of us do it without knowing. And some of us just do it for the fun of it. But I want to say that anybody who is a smear campaigner does it intentionally. Because your intention is to run down the credibility of another person. Your intention is to spoil the other person. Your intention is to make the other person to be seen by others as a bad person. So when you are a smear campaigner, you are a dangerous person. And smear campaigners do it intentionally. I see you, my wife, Leonida. Welcome. What is smear campaign? If we want to look at the definition of the word smear campaign is an intentional, premeditated effort to undermine an individual or group's reputation, credibility, character, like negative campaigning. It's like negative campaigning. It is a deliberate action to undermine somebody's credibility, somebody's character. It is simply put in place to bring down some other person. So if you are a smear campaigner, then you are doing it intentionally, because many people do that pretending that they don't know, but they know. Smear campaign is, sometimes we see, I was just watching a live video just now, and I saw the live video is by Sonny Eric, and he is talking about a program that they have in Boya. They want to help somebody who is very sick. They call him Pa Matthias. A very beautiful program that I really admire, and I will not hesitate to give my support. They're talking about one papa who reached out to them. They call it a Jemba show to help him because he's sick. He needs an operation. He's sick. He's living in a poor state. He has family. He has children who have abandoned him. And then these people are struggling to help this man. But you know what is happening this morning? When I woke up from bed, I turned into a live show by Sonny Eric, and he was talking about a smear campaign that is going on, and it has called on these people. The children of the people now are showing up, but they want the Jemba show to give them money, and yet they are telling this papa that those people, the Jemba show, are a Nyongo group. What a terrible thing to do. That's smear campaigning. They are trying to run down the reputation and the credibility of the Njemba Njemba show, who is out to help somebody who is desperately in need. Some people, I hear that people are calling from the diaspora. This diaspora thing is becoming something. That people are calling from the diaspora to blackmail the Njemba Njemba show and to say that the Njemba Njemba show is a Nyong'o group. That's a good example of smear campaign. Smear campaign is just that. That you see somebody taking upon himself or a group of persons to do something good, and you go behind to destroy that person, to kill that person's credibility. Most people do that when you are not able to help somebody and you see some other person helping that person. Most people go out to say, no, do you know where the money is coming from? That person is a Nyong'o person. That person is a this. That person is a that. He is a thief. He is a thief. He's stealing money and giving you. She is a prostitute, or he or she is doing this or that. We are out to discredit people. When you are a smear campaigner, your mission is not anything else than to discredit people. I see my brother and mentor Peter Tayon. Welcome on board, my brother. That's somebody who is training people on leadership. But if you may be shocked to see that some people will be out only to bring him down, even though you have the intention to help people. So, my dear brothers and sisters, today I thought that we should look at the smear campaign. Smear campaign is like backbiting, is like gossips, is like slander, but it goes beyond all of this, because the intention is not just to hurt somebody. The intention is to blackmail that person, is to discredit that person. The intention is to make that person not to be regarded by any other person, and that is dangerous. If you are welcome, Florence, if your intention is to kill somebody's credibility, is to kill somebody's character, just know that if you are a smear campaigner, you are a killer in disguise. You murder people every day. You bury people in your heart, as somebody said 2 days ago. You bury people every day when you are unforgiving. It is just the same as when you are a smear campaigner. You are out to destroy. There are some couples whose wives smear campaign the husbands, the husbands smear campaign the wives. There are some friends who smear campaign others. You know, when you do that, just know that you are a gossip. You are a jealous killer. You are a silent destroyer. When you do smear campaigning, you are destroying somebody silently. Why not go to that person and talk out with that person? If you think that person was wrong, why not walk up to that person and tell that person, hey, this thing that you want to do like this, I know that you are having Nyong'o money. Don't dare to bring people into that thing. Face the person, and then you discuss with the person. The person, you may be able to understand that the person is genuine. Rather than just because you want to bring down that person, you walk out to other people and then you say things that are not relevant. Are you that kind of person? Are you a smear campaigner? Are you that person in the office who goes about, you go to the boss and you try to discredit the work of your colleague just because you want to make that person not credible? Maybe you have seen that your colleague is growing more than you, and you just want to bring down that your colleague, or you just want to make your colleague, your colleagues to see your colleague as somebody who is not genuine, or you just want to assassinate the character of that person. Are you that kind of person? I see you, my sister Rose Gong. Welcome on board. Are you that person who is out only to destroy your friends and your sisters, your family members, by smear campaigning? My dear brothers and sisters, there are people who have good initiatives on earth. Stop killing people's initiatives. Stop being the killer of initiative. I see you, my sister Brunhilda. Welcome on board. We are talking about smear campaign. If you are somebody who does smear campaigning, know that you are a murderer in disguise. Many of us assassinate other people's characters by smear campaigning against them, telling people that this person is a Nyong'o, is a prostitute, is a this person has never done something good. You are a killer in disguise, and you smear campaign people, you kill them. So today we are saying simply that smear campaign is an intentional, premeditated effort to undermine an individual or group's reputation, to break down an individual or group's credibility and character. In fact, it is negative campaigning. Are you a negative campaigner who campaigns to kill other people, to bring down people's reputation, to make people look stupid in front of others? Are you ready to build yourself or to destroy other people and then destroy yourself in the process? That is the beauty of the thing. People who do smear campaigning think that they are only killing the other person, but they are also killing themselves. Gwen, thank you. Gwen says, really, really, that is what is killing us each day. Entity, this one of your program I love most, very touching. Yes, my dear sister, I've been reflecting. Why do we smear campaign others? But Benjamin says, wow, many people need to listen to this message because many people are doing this without knowing. Yes, let us click the share button so that many people click and invite your friends so that many people should listen to this. Smear campaigning is a deliberate act to bring down another person. When you deliberately bring down that person, what do you gain? Do you automatically replace that person, step into that person's shoes, or do what that person was doing? Do you do that? Smear campaigning is dangerous, and we have to each consciously stop doing it. Some people doing it without knowing. Some people do it just for the pride of it. They just because they lack a self-esteem. Some people do it just because they have become gossip queens and kings. Some people do it just because slandering is part and parcel of their lives. Some people do it just because they hate other people, because they have become jealous to the extent of being murderers without knowing. If you are a slander queen, if you are a gossip king or a gossip queen, if you are a campaigner that campaigns negatively against individuals just for the fun of it, know that you are a smear campaigner and you are killing that person you talk about gradually without knowing. Know that you are holding funerals in your heart every day over people who are walking up like this straight, who are actively trying to do things to better the society. So today we should really take into consideration that smear campaigning is killing. Now let's look at different groupings. In the business group, somebody sees that someone has started a business and is growing. Welcome, Junior. I'm happy you're here. Share the video and please comment. Somebody will be in business, will see that another person in that same business is succeeding. Rather than trying to learn the good strategies that person is using to succeed, you will start going from home to home, person to person, place to place, to break down that person's business, to kill that person's business. So when the business dies, what do you gain after all? Do you actually gain something? Or you just are so happy and contented that that person's business has been killed? Remember, at the judgment seat of God, you're going to give an account of what you did, of your actions and your words, your deeds and your actions on earth here. Now let's look at the job milieu, professional milieu. Some people go to offices, their work is on a daily basis wanting to bring down other people. When you do that, do you really gain? Some people, when you see somebody who is working so well, developing projects, and an organization is growing from strength to strength, you see one person who will become so idle to the extent of moving from desk to desk to blackmail some other person, moving from office to office to bring down some other person, moving from place to place to let people think that that other person is a very bad person. When you are a smear campaigner, you are killing yourself first. Let us know this. Some of us do it without knowing. Welcome, Damien. Some of us do it just for the pride of it. Some of us do it just because we hate people. Some of us do it just because we are gossip queens and kings. But I want to tell you that when you are a smear campaigner, you are a murderer in disguise. You are killing people. And at the end of this world, you're going to go and stand in front of the judgment seat of Christ. And you will answer. God will ask you. Now let's come to the music field where we are. In the music field, some people do smear campaign. They take your video and they go house to house to make people know that you are not the right musician. You are not doing the right thing. Is that correct? Why don't you every one of us on earth here, we have our talents, we have our inspirations, we have our gifts, we have our way of doing things. Why don't you, if somebody does a song that has gone wild, people love it, instead of you smear campaigning against that person, just pray that God should give you an inspiration so that you can write a song and do it that people will love and it will go wild. Do it genuinely and you will be shocked because your success will be genuine. Do it genuinely and you will be marveled at your success because you will succeed. You will succeed. I see you, my daughter, Mona Lismon. Welcome, my dear. You know, when you are a smear campaigners are killing people every day. You are moving around with your friend. You start talking against that your friend, but you come and you smile with your friend. Is that not murder? Are you not killing your friend? Doing it just because you want to let people know that your friend is a bad person. Gwen says they don't want to see you progress. And if they see you going higher, the only solution is to destroy you by saying dirty things that doesn't really matter to you. Wow, yes, that is actually smear campaigning. They want you to get angry and then you leave what you are doing. They want people to know that even though you are succeeding, you are not the best person. You are this. In hiding, this is what you know you are. And sometimes our personal friends are smear campaigners because they know that whatever they say about us, people will believe. Some of our personal friends really go out a distance to smear campaign against us because they know that whatever they say, people will believe since they are very close to us. Smear campaigning is very dangerous. That is our topic today. Smear campaigning. Are you a smear campaigner? That you take a deliberate act to go out and destroy another person. You intentionally premeditate to go out and undermine another person's or group's reputation, credibility, just for the fun of it. My God, I am begging all of us, some of us do it without knowing, that if you are a smear campaigner, stop. Because smear campaigning other people will implicitly smear campaign you. You may not know, but you are also smear campaigning yourself, because if you are this person who moves up and down only talking against one particular person, hoping to destroy that person, you may at the end of the day destroy yourself without knowing. Because if I sit and each time somebody comes to talk about me, about somebody to me, I wonder, what did you say what are you saying when that person is that bad? Have you moved an inch to help that person? Or somebody keeps coming to tell me that, look, A or B, if somebody keeps telling me that Lismon is talking against you, till that every day as you are doing this, your friend Lismon is talking about you. What did you say when Lismon talked about me? Was Lismon mad to be talking alone? There is something that you are doing. If you don't entertain gossips, nobody will gossip to you. That's the secret of it. They said all these things about me. What did you say? If you do not entertain gossips, nobody will gossip people to you. Therefore, if you don't entertain smear campaigning will end. If you are an entertainer of smear campaigns, it means that you are also a smear campaigner. Because some of us just take the pride of sitting down and listening to other people murder people with their tongue. If you take pride in listening to people murder others with their tongue, then you are also murdering those people. You are a collaborator in that murder. You are collaborating. You corroborate evil. And when evil comes, know that, have you ever seen the place where people are judging gossips? When a gossip opens up, they will say that I told this person said this, that one said this. When they want to judge that gossip, they will have to bring all of you in. Are you not also a smear campaigner? Smear campaign kills. Smear campaign, the danger of smear campaign is that smear campaigning is killing initiatives. If somebody has a beautiful initiative, you just come to kill it when you smear campaign. Because smear tactics differ from normal discourse or debate. To discuss if somebody is doing something well, or if somebody is carrying out a project and you are discussing with other people if that project is the right project, or debating over it, is different from using smear tactics to bring down that project. Smear tactics are, in fact, A smear is a simple attempt to malign a group or an individual with the aim of undermining their credibility. That is what a smear campaign is. A simple attempt. A simple attempt to undermine somebody's act. Welcome, Hyson. You see, my brother Hyson, he is a big businessman. Some people will go behind to campaign, oh, don't buy parts from this man. They are not the best. That's a smear campaign. You want to undermine the act of somebody. You want to kill the credibility of somebody. You want to make people see somebody as a dangerous person. Are you a smear campaigner? My dear brothers and sisters, either you do it outrightly or you collaborate with smear campaigners by being silent or by listening to smear campaigns. When somebody comes to you to talk about A, B, or C, what do you say? What I do is that I tell you off. If you are talking so comfortable about A, B, or C, have you moved to that A, B, or C to talk to them? If, for example, Hyson is selling bad parts, have you gone to Hyson to talk with him, or you only want to come and tell me? Because that's what we should do. Move to Tilda. If Tilda is singing a wrong type of music, move to Tilda and tell Tilda, look, these your live streams that you are doing are not good. Don't go behind and try to kill the initiative by telling people don't listen to Tilda's live streams. That is smear campaigning. Don't go to people to say that, look, Tilda, even though she talks like that, what she does behind is terrible. Why don't you go to Tilda to tell her that, Mommy, while you say beautiful things on Facebook, I beg you to try to do the best behind, to be on a daily basis, live the best life. Why don't we do that? Because if we do that, we are doing something that is good. Please, I am begging us. Smear campaigning is very dangerous. Hey, Jum Jr. has said, always try to ask the gossip if he or she had talked about the grudge with the person concerned. If the answer is no, ask him or her why he or she should narrate these issues with the concerned. You know, I am sure you want to say that we should ask him or see why they are narrating it with you. Does it make sense to come and narrate a problem you have with somebody to me without telling that person? Does it change the fact that the problem continues? Thank you, June Jr. That is a powerful point there. We need to stop gossiping. Let's stop this gossip ring. Then we will kill smear campaign. Because if we start telling people outrightly that what you are doing is wrong without condoning it, smear campaigning will stop. My dear sisters and brothers, we don't need to do smear campaigns because smear campaigns are also effective in diverting attention. Sometimes, yes, with you. Thank you, my dear. I thought so. You know, sometimes smear campaign is just put there to divert the attention of people towards a particular thing. People see that you are succeeding with your project and then they start a smear campaign to divert people's attention from you and from your project or from your business. They just come with a smear campaign. Oh, this man is a Nyong'o person. Don't you see that the person has just become rich? When that person was struggling to raise and save money, where were you? And then you would divert people from going to that person's bar, from buying from their shop, from even visiting them. And then you just take people away from them. It is a shame. The target of a smear campaign typically most focus on correcting the false information rather than on the original issue. You see? So when people have diverted other people's attention, what happens is that the people now are struggling to see how they can solve, they can understand what is happening. While you who was carrying out the project, you will stop your project and you'll be struggling to clean your face. You'll be struggling, rather than making your project to progress, you'll be struggling to clean your face by trying to solve to debunk the lies that are going on. And then useful time is spent uselessly. At the end of the day, you realize that you are not succeeding. My dear sisters and brothers, are you a smear campaigner? If you are a smear campaigner, it's time to stop. Or you know somebody who is a smear campaigner, help that person to come out of it. We need to help each other. We have to help each other to come out of this bad habit, because it's a bad habit. It is a very, very bad habit. Now, there are different ways we can deal with that. You know, to deal with smear campaigning, it doesn't mean that you should start a counter campaign. Please don't start a counter campaign. If somebody is smear campaigning you, with the intention to destroy you. Don't start a counter campaign and try also with an intention to destroy that person. No. Don't try to discredit that person. What I think is important is for you to keep on, keep going on, keep working towards your goal, because you should never defend yourself against a smear campaign. Don't defend yourself if you know that you are right, because when you start defending yourself, you want to justify things that you are not supposed to justify, and at the end of the day, the smear campaigner will succeed because all what you were doing that he intended to stop would have stopped. So don't even spend time going place by place to try to debunk what they are saying. Keep doing what you are doing, because the right people will know you. People who know you will know you. People who want to follow you will follow you. Keep on your track. Don't give up on your goal, no matter what happens. Remember what we said some time ago? Don't give up on your goal, no matter what happens, even in the face of a smear campaign. So I am shouting out at Sonny Eric and co. at the Jemba show. Don't give up on helping people, no matter what people say to you, no matter what people are doing. Don't give up. Don't give up on helping people. Many people are there. They want you to help them. There are many people waiting for your help. Don't give up. Because when you give up, it means that you have yielded to the devil's handwork. And the devil's handwork is simply trying to bring you down. In fact, don't give up on what you want to do. If you start something that you think can help people, and you see somebody whose intention is just to help bring you down, don't give up. Keep on doing the right thing. That is the way to go. These people who are out to destroy, they end up destroying themselves. And if you give in and you allow them to destroy your initiative, at the end of the day, you will be the one to suffer, because you would not have done what God wanted you to do, and you would not have been able to help the people God put in your mind to help. So my dear brothers and sisters, what I am saying today is that smear campaigners are dangerous. Do not be a collaborator of a smear campaigner by joining in, by listening to somebody who comes to destroy somebody with you. Some people just come like this. They just want to destroy A, B, or C in front of you. Learn to understand people better by yourself than waiting for others to come and put them on the slaughter table before you, and then you join them in destroying those people. My dear, experience has shown that those people who are out to destroy others, they end up even destroying themselves. So if you are one of them, my dear, just walk away. Hyson says you are a perfect example of the subject under discussion. I love that, Hyson. You are perfectly right. You're right. And I'm talking from experience. You just have to move on. Don't let people destroy you. No matter what they say, stay focused on your goal. If people smear campaign to destroy you, to destroy your credibility, you just keep doing what you want to do. People will discover you. People will discover you, and they will come towards you. They will love you. And then they would discover that somebody somewhere was just smear campaigning you, was just wanting to destroy you, was just wanting to make you look like a foolish person. And they would discover the truth. When they discover the truth, they will embrace you, my dear. I have felt it. Thank you, Hyson. I have felt it. Smear campaigning is very dangerous, but it doesn't kill you if you stay focused. It kills you if you yield to it and you start working to debunk it. You start a counter smear campaign. It will take you away completely off your reels. And then at the end of the day, you will not help anybody. You will be killing yourself. I see you, Willie Broad. Welcome. And happy. I saw your this thing yesterday and I was happy. Hey, I see you, doctor. Welcome, please. I always want you to say something. You are also an example, like me. You are an example. If smear campaigning was killing, you would not be the pastor you are today. You will not be the bishop you are today. You will not be winning souls and doing what you are doing today, Dr. Ebile. So I want you to bring on board your good experience and your expertise and talk to people here. We are talking about smear campaigning. Smear campaigning is an intentional act, premeditated, to bring down somebody's credibility, to kill somebody's credibility, to assassinate somebody's character, to disturb a beautiful project that is going on, to kill initiatives. Smear campaigners are initiative killers. They are dream killers. They are dream thieves. Some of them kill your dream and then they steal it and they do the same thing. You see them doing the same thing that you wanted to do, that you were doing, and they were smear campaigning against you. So I want us to share this video, comment, because it's very important. We need to help ourselves. We don't need to dance dance to the music of smear campaigners, because most of them are out to destroy. They will see you doing a wonderful business that is bringing in money to you. Just because they have seen you growing rich, they will jump out and say terrible things against you, just because they want you to be weakened, and then you go out and... In fact, remember what we said 2 days ago? Forgive them. Because when you forgive, you are the strong person. Forgiveness is for the stronger people. No weak person ever forgives. When you hear somebody who is smear campaigning you, pray for that person. Forgive that person. Pray for that person, and God will increase your life. God will increase your blessings. God will add unto you. Then God will take away from them who keep wanting to kill others in their hearts. Are you a murderer? Secret murdering people in your heart? By developing ideas in your heart, and then you move from place to place to talk about somebody just because you want to destroy that person? Are you that kind of person? If you are that kind of person, I'm telling you, you are on the wrong route. Stop being a smear campaigner. Smear campaigners just go around. In fact, what they do is that they want you to feel belittled. Do you feel belittled because some person who does not even understand you is trying to bring you down? Because me, I don't feel belittled. Even if you say that I am this, I have done that, I am a killer, let me tell you something. Some people, when they see a woman living single, they don't even seek to know whether that person is a widow or is a divorcee, or just had the misfortune of not getting married, or decided to stay alone. They just put you on the slaughter table, take a slaughter knife and slaughter you. They go around and call you names all over and assassinate your character. They say terrible things about you. If you yield to them, it means that you are them. Don't yield to such people. Rather, yield to your focus. Stay focused. Continue towards your goal. Move towards your goal. Yield to your inner self, your inner being. What is the voice of God telling you? Discern what God is saying to you and yield to it and move forward. In fact, let these people who are working in your vineyard with no salary continue to work. Because we have many people who work in our vineyard for free with no salary. Welcome, my sister Evelyn Jam, and congratulations for my daughter's wedding again. Some of us just sit there. When they see you succeeding, they say things, this Tilda, she's only borrowing money. Oh, this Tilda, she's doing this, she's doing that. She's shining like that because of this. She's a pretender. Why don't you also join Tilda to pretend and see if Tilda was really truly pretending? All this Hyson, he's buying things and selling in Cameroon. He is a Nyongo. He's stealing. He's doing that. Why don't you also start doing it and see if truly Hyson was stealing? Oh, this person's business is growing because they have put some medicine in the business store, and that's why people are coming there. Why don't you start your business and use the right attitude and see when you are succeeding, you see whether it was because you kept a medication or a something under the bed there. Some of us just want to destroy people. Willie Broad says, we need to stay focused. Once you are focused, you take detractors as those seeing you on the ladder of success. Don't allow your dream to be shattered because of less focused creatures. Yes, that is true, my brother. That is very true. Don't allow your dream to be shattered by some idiots who are less focused, who have no strategic direction, who are dream killers, only out to smear campaign and bring down people's credibilities. Don't flow with them. Don't give them reason to rejoice. Give them reason to cry, to regret that they spent their useful time going around talking about you. When people talk about you, welcome on board, my dear sister and brother, my sister Vero and brother Timothy. When people go talking against you, don't give them reason to celebrate that they have succeeded. Give them reason to regret that Even though we're talking about this person, the person is only succeeding. Give them that reason to regret and give God the glory to be happy that he gave you something to do and you are doing it. You are focused in doing it. Many of them even derail us from our God-given talents, from our God-given projects, from our God-given things that we do, gifts. And then they just make us to live, instead of trying to execute what God has given us, they force us out of it, and then they make us to fall into the devil's pit by trying to justify, by trying to please them. Don't please them. Don't give them reason to celebrate your failure. Give them reason to regret their wasted time. Give them reason to see that they are working for you with no salaries. Give them reason to see that they have rented space in their mind and they are carrying, free of charge, they are carrying you around in their mind. You are not paying that space. Give them reason to regret someday. Had I known, I would have followed Tilda. I would have followed this person. I would have followed Gwen. I would have followed Hyacinth. I would have gone to them to ask what they are doing to succeed. Give them reason to say, oh, I had a good voice. Why did I not also start to sing? Why was I spending good time talking against Tilda or against this A or B or C? Give them reason to learn by being focused and being nice. Don't spend time going around to debunk a smear campaign. You'll be wasting your time and it will distract you. It will be a detracting element from your focus. Don't spend time doing a counter smear campaign. You'll be sinning because it will just mean that that person has pulled you into sin. Welcome, Linda. Welcome, Agnes. We are talking about smear campaigning. Smear campaigning is an act, intentional act, premeditated to bring down somebody, to discredit somebody, to assassinate somebody's character, to make somebody look so negative for no reason. And we are saying today that if any of us happens to be a smear campaigner, let us stop. It's time to stop and move on. You may be a smear campaigner just simply because you listen to people who come and smear campaign others to you. Then you are corroborating. You are a collaborator. If you are a collaborator in smear campaigns, then you are a smear campaigner. Do you waste your useful time instead of sleeping or doing something good or writing or creating songs like some of us do? Or maybe just relaxing and watching TV, you sit with some idler who come and is smear campaigning somebody to you, trying to discredit that person for no good reason. My dear, it's time for us to tell these people off. If you sit and somebody who is so idle, has nothing to do, comes to your house or to your office or to your business place to talk against somebody just because they want to bring down that person, tell that person, thank you, I am not interested. One advice I'll give us, one big advice to debunk this, to stop smear campaigners from coming to us. If somebody comes and is talking about some other person, ask that person, have you talked to that person you are talking about to me? If they say no, tell the person, get out of here. The next question you can ask is that, if I call this person, will you repeat all what you are saying here in front of that person? If the person says no, tell them to get out of here. If they say yes, call that person immediately and let that person suspend what they want to say and say it in front of that person. Because if you come and tell Tilda that Vero is talking too bad about Tilda to you, it means that you corroborated, you were part of the talk. Because I don't think that Vero will be mad to come and sit with you and talk about Tilda all through the time. I don't think so, because you must have said something also. So we go around murdering people every day. We talk against people. We smear campaign people's initiatives. We kill them in the name of trying to, I just want to help. Have you seen this church? Is it a good church? Why must this person do this? Have you seen this business? Do you know what the person is doing? You don't even know what is going on in town. This person, not be na nyongo money. This person, not be na medicine they use up. You see a woman who is beautiful. You think an empty beauty. Na nyongo. He use that medicine. He do this. Why do you say these things? If that person did not go to get the medicine with you, how did you know? How did you know that this person went and got medicine somewhere? If you too did not go to get the medicine, how did you know that this person was in a Nyongo if you did not go to that Nyongo house? How did you know that that happened if you were not part of it? You see? So If somebody comes to you, the first way to stop smear campaigning is that if somebody comes to you to talk about another person, tell that person off. Tell that person to stop disturbing your useful time that you're spending usefully by bringing on board useless things. You are not interested to listen to people talk about others. Tell them like that. If somebody comes to you, the best way to stop smear campaigning is for us who listen to stop listening to those people. Tell them off. We don't have time to spend listening to people who are out to murder others, to assassinate other peoples. Ignore them. Yes, Tasha. Ignore them. Ignore these idiot people who are so idle, and their main work on earth is to go about trying to discredit people. What do they gain after all? So don't allow them. The next point is to those of us, yes, Tasha says time is money and money is time. Yes, a minute spent, you will not regain it. After all, we are not God. Please share the video. Share the video so that other people, I'm seeing those who are sharing. Share it so that other people can watch also. You know, time is money. If you want to waste your time talking about people, you will not have time to work for your money. And you will end up not only looking at people as a nyongo. Let me borrow what my phone, the phone of blessed memory. The phone of Com said one day that if passing through Bafusam, all these long buildings, people say that the people got nyongo and build them. Then all his sons and daughters should go and get this nyongo, come and build come. That was the wisdom. That you see people working hard and becoming better people. Instead of you struggling to work hard and become a better person, you spend all your time trying to smear campaign that person, trying to kill that person, trying to destroy that person. It doesn't make sense. So what I am saying today is that we should learn how to live a better life. Let us stop killing people. Let us stop destroying people. Let us stop wanting to kill people by smear campaigning against them. It is time for us to stop this. Somebody wants me to invite them, and I will do just that. Yes. I'm adding you. It adds. We keep killing people. We have to stop this. Hyacinth is wanting to come in. I really want you to come on board, Hyacinth, because you will have some. Yes, you are there, Hyacinth. Please. What happened? It went off. We need to actually stop. Dear brothers and sisters, move on. Move on with what you are doing. Be focused and continue to work for your better. Stop listening to those people. They don't have any credibility. They just want to kill you. They just want to yes, I think it's connection, my dear. Connection stopped, Hyacinth. You can say what you want to say, even here, Hyacinth, my brother. I'm very happy that you have been watching throughout. Look, when you are doing your thing and somebody is smear campaigning you, do not spend time to listen to those smear campaigns. Tell them to go on. Hey, they slaughter you. They will not kill you because your heart belongs to God. Even if they were to blackmail you to the whole world, what matters is the report that God has about you. The report that God, what is God's report about you? What does God say about you? What is God saying about you as a person? Is God saying the same thing that these people are saying? If God is saying something else, move on. If you know that you are a good person, you know that you are succeeding in life, you know that what you are doing is right, keep on. Keep on keeping up. Don't allow anybody to destroy you. Jeremy, stop. Don't allow anybody to destroy you. Keep going on the right track because it is very important for you. Don't allow these people who are out to kill your initiative, kill it. Don't even give them reason to rejoice over your failure, because the real intention of these people is to see you fail so that they celebrate. Give them no reason to celebrate. So keep on keeping up. Keep being focused. Take your projects to the higher level. And by this, I am telling Sonny Eric and his Jemba team to look for the best way to help that pa. Giving money to those people who do not want to help pa, who only want to eat the money, is not the right thing. Don't give the money to them. Look for appropriate ways and still help pa. Don't kill your good initiative, because that is God's intention for you. That is God's will for you and the people who are contributing. If you kill that initiative and you stop helping people, God will ask you in future, what did you do with what I gave you? Remember, therefore, I am praying that we should be focused. Don't let people kill you, your initiative. So to Sonny Eric and his Jemba team, I pray that you stay focused. Stay focused. Look for a strategy to help this power. Don't kill let those people who are doing smear campaign continue to smear campaign. They will smear campaign you until they get fed up, because they will be shocked at your success. This power will be operated upon by God's grace, and God's grace will stand on you and him. He will get well. These people will be disgraced in Jesus' name. People who want to kill initiatives by doing smear campaigning, they will never prevail, because smear campaign has never succeeded. Smear campaign intending to kill somebody's credibility, you will not succeed. So I'm calling on all of us, our credibility should stand intact. Let us not allow dream killers to kill our credibility in any way. Let us not give them reason to celebrate that they have succeeded. Because if we do, then we will kill our initiatives. If Eric and the Jemba show were to stop their show now, what will happen is that these people will be celebrating that they have succeeded. Do you want to give reason for people to succeed, to celebrate that they have succeeded? No. If you are a musician like me, whether you are singing gospel or any kind of music, and you sing a song and people condemn it, look for a way to sing a better song. Stop killing your initiatives because of people. Don't give them reason to celebrate. If you have a business and you are succeeding, like I said, keep on with your business. Success is your story. Success is your name. Keep on doing your business. Succeed. Let these people be ashamed of themselves. Either they jump into the train or they stay out, because the train of success is moving very fast. If you want to succeed, jump into the train. Walk up to somebody who is succeeding and try to know how they're succeeding, so that you can also succeed in your own initiative, rather than wanting to kill these initiatives. Many of us have killed initiatives of people just with our tongue. Remember that the tongue is so small, but it is a killer. Smear campaigning is a killer disease, and you are killing yourself, not only the person you are campaigning against. Know that when you smear campaign anybody, you are killing yourself gradually, because at the end of the day, you will be exposed. People will tend to know you, and when they know you, they will run away from you. How do you think of blackmailing yourself in a bit of trying to blackmail some other person? So let us join our hands together and stop smear campaigners from succeeding. Those who premeditate to destroy us will be premeditating to destroy themselves if all of us chase them out from our personal environment. Our privacy will tell them to get off with their devilish intentions. Tell them to move off with their slander, with their gossips. Tell them that the problem is you who is talking against this person. Because if I were you, I would talk to that person directly rather than talking against. If we join hands together and we work towards stopping smear campaigners from succeeding, we are going to stop it. And at the end of the day, everybody will be happy. People will be happy. People will not be regretting. People will not feel bad. And then initiatives will not be killed. Dream killers will have no space in our space. Dream killers will have no space in this whole wide world. Let me say something before I move to the end. God has created this world so beautifully that there is space for everybody. There is space for everybody to start an initiative and succeed. The space is so wide, we will never fill this world, remember? God has made it in such a way that if you want to succeed, you will always succeed. Mama Atalaku, welcome. I know we're in the other house with Sonny Eric, and I was so happy with what you said. I was happy. I am just saying through this, we are talking about smear campaign. I said that what is going on with that your initiative is smear campaign. Let us not give reason for smear campaigners to celebrate. Yes, Tasha says, rebuke that slanderous spirit. Yes, in Jesus' name, amen. We should rebuke it and let it go out. Look, Mama Atalaku, I want you to tell your team, share this video so that your team members should see and listen to this. Tell your team that they should not give any reason for idiots to celebrate. Those are smear campaigners. Their intention is to blackmail you people and to disturb and destroy that initiative. Let us develop an intention to stop them, to destroy them, to make them not succeed. So, my dear sister, I am praying that that initiative should continue. What I want us to do is not to give money to that family. Let us use the money for the intention. That power will be operated, he will be well, and he will be strong in Jesus' name. God knows why that initiative came up. Those people who are out with smear campaign, they will smear campaign and they will be disgraced. They are murderers and they will never succeed in Jesus' name. So, I am telling all of us, it is our place to destroy smear campaigners. We can destroy them by not listening to them. Exactly as Tasha has said, let us ignore them. Let us rebuke the slanderers. If they come to us, let us not corroborate with them. If somebody comes to you and is talking against Mama Atalaku, tell that person, go and talk to Mama Atalaku. If someone is so comfortable to talk to you about Mama Atalaku, it means that you entertain it. Why are people entertaining slanders? Smear campaigners. If you entertain smear campaign, then you are a smear campaigner. Let us kill the smear campaigners by not entertaining them, by telling them, hey, if you don't have work, go to bed and sleep. Stop disturbing people. Tell the people who smear campaign to you to go and get work for themselves. To go and get work for themselves. They should stop smear campaigning. My grandson wants to join me. Tell them to stop smear campaigning. They should really stop smear campaigning, because smear campaigning has never helped people. That is the thing. People who do smear campaigning, they only destroy. They seek to destroy. And when they destroy initiatives, they go out and laugh at us. So I am calling on all of us to jointly keep on the right track. Don't give them reason to celebrate your failure. Don't give them reason to celebrate your failure, but give them reason to celebrate your success in Jesus' name. Have a great day. Let me attend to Jeremy, and then we will continue again. But let's keep the spirit going. Let's say shame to all the smear campaigners. Thank you very much. Have a great day and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.